in order to escape the killer's pursuit. The woman bit through her mountaineering backpack. Then she slowly pulled out the thin wire from the opening. After straightening it forcefully, she bent one end of the wire. In this way, she created a simple hook. Next, she carefully moved her trembling feet and pressed her body tightly against the 90 degrees vertical cliff. She then stretched out her right hand, trying hard to hook the climbing rope hanging on the cliff. Fortunately, her efforts were not in vain. The end of the thin wire finally caught onto the rope. She cautiously pulled the wire back, and at last, managed to grab the climbing rope with her hand. After confirming the rope was secure, Jenny swung her body back and forth with its help. Using inertia, she successfully leapt onto another protruding spot on the cliff. But the danger was still there. Facing the ruthless killer, Jenny knew that the higher she climbed, the greater her chance of survival. She then suddenly gathered all her strength and finally climbed onto a platform with an abandoned tent. But just then, the killer's voice came from above. It turned out they had taken a shortcut and reached the mountaintop earlier. Based on their timing, they suspected that Jenny might be hiding below the cliff. Seeing this, Jenny had no choice but to stay where she was. The killers above threatened her again, but Jenny remained unmoved and instead observed her surroundings. She then took a locking carabiner from her bag and wedged it into a crack in the rock. Finally, she hung the abandoned tent on it, building a temporary shelter. As night fell, the exhausted Jenny crawled inside, not caring whether the tent was secure. But just when she thought she could finally get some sleep, a 200-pound sandbag came crashing into her.